Welcome to partialarc.com. Don't do that.
In the grim darkness of the far future, there is only war.
And two idiots join the Inquisition. Dark Heresy! Welcome back to another episode of Dark Heresy. As the Imperial Scribe of this vessel, I am kinda interested to be documenting the many adventures of Space Marines Kevin Kevinson, Lucius Malta, Wilhelm, and their Nephilim companion, Daniel Fernandez. When you last left them, our kill team had just cut through the first wave of the enemy gene stealers, and now begin their descent deep into the mine below. What dangers and monstrosities await them? Let's find out.
All right, Daniel, turned you back on. Looks like your night vision is engaged.
All right.
Wait, did you give me night vision as well? I can't see anything.
You're a space... You have... What?
Wait, do I have night vision built into my eyeballs?
To the helmet.
How do I turn it on? Oh, in the helmet.
Also,
Remember, you have a helmet.
That makes
Also,
more
sort of
sense.
his eyes as
Yeah,
well.
sort of your... Yeah, but...
Wait, you guys have night vision eyes? I have night vision eyes?
Are your eyes... Let's be calm and let's look good in front of these two normal humans.
We're definitely going to die in this mission.
Okay. So we're looking in this cave. My night vision's not as good as yours. You think you guys could look around a little bit, make some sort of,
Well, Wilhelm, I
awareness check?
suggest you use your auspex and lead the way.
Yes, I auspeck very hard. Bleep, blorp, bleep.
Is that the sound it makes?
Your aspect sounds really odd.
Really odd specs. Okay.
Boo.
Oh, you're already kicked out of the team. Get out of here.
This is going to be a rough one.
I believe puns are strictly against the Codex.
I rolled a 36.
All right, that should be good. The Auspex is sort of picking up like weird energy readings off of like lots of things that are actually in this mine. There's something weird going on with the whatever they were mining in here.
So I
honestly, I would like it that the Auspex literally wrote that back out for him verbatim of what you just said. I don't know. There's like just some weird stuff happening in here. You're like, thank you, Auspex.
Yeah, Daniel programmed it. The other Daniel.
Wait, so like... Well, I care about it a lot less because I'm a space marine in power armor, but are we talking about, like, radioactive materials?
It seems to be giving off some sort of, I guess, radiation, but not actually. Kevin.
Yeah?
Could you make a cinescience check?
Oh, yeah. It's off of my...
We'll talk about life forms you detect in just a moment, but let's do the cinescience thing.
Lots of little life forms.
I colossally failed. 74.
Man, there's just radiation coming off this stuff. Who knows what kind of radiation it is? It might be...
I love walking through this normal radiation.
Probably just totally normal radiation here.
Definitely not warp radiation.
Not at all. Otherwise, I would have known, because it's my thing.
You're picking up about 6 human life forms deeper into the mine. You're going currently west into the mine. You see a large chamber in front of you full of mining equipment. You also see a tunnel heading to the north and a tunnel heading to the south. You do not hear or detect any sort of gene stealers running around, at least in here. They seem to have all been in the village.
It's unusually quiet.
Yes.
I'm going to go over and inspect some of the mining equipment.
Okay, so that chamber is ahead of you. So, like, if you just be aware that you are not in that chamber, this is sort of your choice. Do you go into the large chamber or go north or south?
How far away is it?
Are you really tired? You're like, oh, I can't walk
No,
that
but
far.
there's a technical reason for this. How far away is it? I should just preface where I'm going with this. So we can zoom in pretty far, especially since I have a tactical readout system because I'm a ranged specialist space marine. Can I zoom into the equipment and not put myself in danger of the next chamber?
Oh, okay. Yeah. that makes sense. Yeah, you just sort of like looking at it, and it's pretty large equipment. You could see it without even zooming in too.
Yeah, I'm
too
looking
much
for
yet.
like specific markings and stuff like that to more confirm what his visions were saying. Of the
There
being
is
serrated.
definitely signs of you see symbols of both the serrated quarry and that sort of heretic, TEK, symbol.
Oh, man. So many puns.
No, that's like a thing in the
thing.
canon.
Oh, I don't doubt it.
It doesn't mean they didn't start as a pun.
That's the symbol of like a gear, but with the chaos.
I got
the
you.
chaos
I got
symbol
you.
inside of it.
Okay, so it does have that. So, well,
Yeah.
that at least confirms that vision that you had.
All right, I'm not crazy.
I mean, let's not go that far.
Okay.
All right, fair.
And like I said, you are picking up several life forms, human life forms in that main mining chamber, but you don't see any when you're looking in there. The Auspex is picking them up like they seem to be ducked down behind some
Perched?
mining equipment.
Perched, you could say.
What?
In cubby holes, perched in cubby holes, waiting to ambush, perhaps.
No, they're all just sort of behind a big like mining thing, just like a control panel or something.
Oh, like inside of like a room or something?
There's an open platform with like a bunch of control panels and stuff, and they're hiding behind control panels.
Can I inspect? So you said that's the next chamber.
That's the next chamber. You're probably at the maximum amount of information you can get without going in there.
Like, there's not a door that's gonna slam behind.
No, there's no
us.
doors. It's just there's not.
I also am not entirely sure that he'd be able to tell us that for sure.
Just I'm
from
just
what you
saying.
were
Hey,
Look-
real quick, Daniel, what kind of traps are we walking into here? You
doesn't-
could be explicit with the number of traps.
It doesn't seem like there would be a door that could fall down. If there is,
Okay.
I mean, did you make an awareness check or a perception check?
I'm just, this is the more cautious Lucius Malta. I mean, he almost got killed by a single gene stealer, and he's having PTSD flashbacks of the Tyrannic War. So, all right, Wilhelm, go inside.
So I just want to remind you, maybe you haven't. They've been sort of quiet and huddled, but you do have two Orin warriors with you, if you recall.
Oh, that's true.
Yes, Aqua and Vin are looking back and forth like, so what do we do? I don't see any gene stealers. We're not from here. We don't know what's in this mine. This seems bad.
Well, wait, you have no idea what your people were mining here?
I don't live here. I was part of the expedition sent in.
Do you know who did live here?
This wasn't a mining village.
Oh. So wait, all this equipment, well,
that penny
obviously
drops.
it has obviously it has the serrated quarry equipment, so they must have brought it here themselves. They were secretly
What's
mining.
a serrated quarry?
Just a group of people. They're not very nice. That's all you really need to know. Interesting.
I guess we'll maintain formation,
Okay.
which is what we're doing, and we'll go in. And we'll go in the pattern of Wilhelm and Kevinson on the flanks, a sort of like a triangle pattern, me behind but in the center of them, and the two
Orin warriors?
Orin
the-
warriors in the middle between them.
Okay.
Does that make sense? So they're
Yes.
like going in one line of four with the Space Marines on the flank, and I'm sort of behind,
Okay.
sort of providing Overwatch type.
All right. They have just big ass spears. Like they're ready to fight, but they're
Primitive weapons.
they're primitive
I
weapons.
like the idea of them walking in and they're like, yeah, I've got my spear, and look to like the left, and we're just like in super power armor with guns and giant swords, like, and well, I think we're in trouble.
He's got literally a sword that the blade moves, and you've got a sword that arcs lightning, and I've got a gun that's bigger than them.
Yeah, I'm sure
They're
feel
totally
safe.
fine.
All right. I'm gonna need y'all to make another awareness check. You can't use your Auspex. You're not scanning for anything.
I super fail.
I also fail. I rolled a 59.
I rolled a 3.
You
Okay.
freaking copier. I also rolled a 59.
Yeah.
3 out of 46.
Okay. And let's see how your buddies
Well,
do.
you definitely fail.
My goodness.
It's unfortunate, Wilhelm. Turns out you needed a -3.
A 3.
Oh, okay.
As you go into the room, Wilhelm, you notice this right before it happens. The others do not. Actually, Aqua notices it right before it happens. Ven does not. You see a bunch of Orin warriors pop out, and they're fumbling with like electrical cables and like cords and whatnot, and they're just like shoving them together and whatnot. And you see they're about to connect two of the wires, and they're like cheering. And these guys do not seem to be super friendly. You guys do not have time to react. The only person who has time to react is Wilhelm and Aqua. What do you do? like they're sort of behind the thing and they're messing with electrical wires and stuff. You're going to need to tell me what you want to do quickly, or you're going to have not responded.
Do.
No.
Put the equipment down, and I point my bolter at them.
Cool. They don't. And
I mean,
the best response ever.
I could have shot him.
yeah.
They also may not even know what a bolter is.
So you're
Maybe
going to
they
get
only speak in puns. You should have said, shocking.
you're going to get a +10 on this roll that you're going to need to do right now, as is Aqua, because they were aware that something might be happening.
I swear to God, if there's some kind of collapsing thing, I'm going to be really upset, Daniel.
So they connect some frayed wires together, and the area in the mining complex, the mine area that you're standing in, is just full of electricity. Just mining laser, just everywhere.
Good.
You need to make agility tests to avoid taking damage.
I swear to fucking God, Daniel. I asked specifically about this.
If there was collapsing doors, yes, there's not collapsing doors.
Does laser tripwires not count as collapsing doors?
They're not laser tripwires. It's mining equipment.
I rolled a 5. That's right. Super crafty.
Sorry, what? This was an agility check?
Yes.
I feel like I'm fated to succeed this spend fate point.
Yeah, you don't need to justify spending a fate point. You can just spend a fate point. Did that do you any good?
No.
Always a good
Wilhelm
sign.
rolled a 92 and then an 84.
All right.
Get those out of the way now. Or maybe not.
I mean, these might be the last rolls I make.
Now, I would like to say that Kevinson rolled a 5 for his agility, so I'm lit as hell right now. I am midair. I'm doing tricks and flips.
Unfortunately, I rolled a 44 and I needed a 41.
Okay, you guys are going to... Those of you who failed are going to take damage. Those of you who succeeded... jump
going to
out of the
take
way.
more damage.
No. You don't take it. It's not like you take partial damage. You avoid the damage. It actually sort of works like a flame weapon.
Sweet.
So both of the Orin warriors that are with you are electrocuted and destroyed immediately.
Oh, no.
Jesus.
Whoopsies.
They rolled poorly. And I feel bad because I actually had some plans of something that could be done with them, but not anymore. And the damage you guys take is... Okay, so you are very lucky that those are low numbers, but it's still +4. Okay, so you're going to take... these are the low numbers. You're going to take 16 damage, 16 energy damage, pen 12.
To the body?
To the body.
A pen 12?
A pen 12, yes.
I mean, I don't take it, but for you
It,
guys.
it acts like a melta.
Well, I mean, pen 12 means that it just goes straight through our armor.
Yeah.
And you said 16?
Yes.
I'm at 1 hit point.
I'm at 4.
I'm all right.
And the Orins are still crouched behind the metal console, and they are now throwing spears at you, like over the console. Roll initiative.
Oh, man.
You know, I was feeling comfortable back up to 9. That quickly evaporated. I got a 12 total.
Okay.
I got an 8.
8.
Okay. And Wilhelm, Wilhelm and Kevin? What are your modifiers? Who's higher?
I believe
agility?
Kevin is faster.
My agility is a 47.
I'm a 44.
Okay.
Also remember that the Emperor provides you with frag grenades.
Oh, that's right.
I also have loaded Kraken rounds.
That is true.
Not Kraken rounds. God damn it.
Yeah,
Hellfire
you keep saying
rounds.
they're Kraken rounds.
Hellfire rounds.
Yes.
I have Hellfire rounds. A quick question, Daniel.
Yes.
Are they still all up on that same platform?
They're up on a platform, however, they're completely behind cover, which is giving them quite a bit of armor
That
points.
doesn't matter.
Yeah, I understand that.
But are they? How close together are they?
They're behind a bunch of like blocky energy coils and like drills and stuff. That's about 50 meters away. They are all really clumped together because they were all
Excellent.
They were all messing with the wires. Andrew, excuse me, not Andrew. Who's Andrew?
Who is Andrew?
Andrew's an Inquisition agent.
I've heard about him. And by
Yeah.
heard about him, I mean I've lived through him.
You've lived through him?
That's fucking weird.
Lucius.
No, he's a pretty cool guy.
Lucius, you go.
All right. Well, I'm going to shoot them. I'm going to use a half action to load a Hellfire round into my heavy bolter. And then I'm going to aim, and I'm going to fire at them. Is there a chance with the explosion that it actually sends debris their way? Like, how solid is this cover that they're behind?
Like I said, it is full cover. That means that they have an armor that gives them 30 armor points because of the armor.
My goodness.
Would the cover count as natural armor, though?
No, the cover is not natural armor. It is cover.
Well, I mean, I'm still going to fire at them. Yeah, that super succeeds. That is a 9 for damage, which means it is a Righteous Fury. I have to confirm, but I can...
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Righteous Fury on a 9?
When you use Hellfire
Hellfires.
rounds, it's on a 9 and a 10.
Sweet.
And once again, because of the Weapon Oath, I get to re-roll this confirmation.
Loves that weapon.
Well, that's an 8, so it's definitely confirmed.
Okay, cool.
So let's roll again. Another Righteous Fury.
That'd be amazing.
That might actually break through the cover.
It was not another Righteous Fury.
Oh.
Too bad. That is 28 damage with an explosion blast of 4 meters. Pen 5. Oh, I forgot. The weapon is tearing. I get to roll twice for the damage.
That's true.
Okay, yes, that is how tearing works.
It didn't matter. It
Okay.
was worse. So yeah, 28 damage, pen 5 with an explosion radius of 4 meters.
All right, so you do not damage any of the guys. They're still behind cover. And unfortunately, Hellfire rounds are good at like melting through natural armor. This is a lot of solid metal. So you still did good amount of damage to it, but it's sort of melting and slagging a little bit. If you had like armor piercing or something, like it would have gone through, but that's not the weapons that you brought. So they do not take damage, but you damage their cover a bit. Quite a bit, actually. Like a lot.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what I got.
Yeah.
I think it was pretty good.
The warriors are up. The infected warriors are up.
Oh, man.
Infected warriors,
Infected
you just
warriors.
gave it away.
Yeah, that's what, yeah. Okay, so they are all going to throw spears.
Nice. I prefer this version of their attack.
You're all at 50, right? They can't.
Yeah, can they throw
They
spears
can't throw
50 meters?
spears. They can't throw spears that far. They already in action.
I wonder if it's about throwing spears.
What do we do? Oh, I got these damn spears.
Though maybe if I'm not going to tell you what it is. They've just readied an action. Kevinson.
All right. So they're probably infected. So, just a hunch I've got. I was going to try to reason with them. But if they've got crazy stuff in their brains, it's probably not going to work.
Do you have any psychic powers that reach 50 meters?
50 meters. No. But I can kind of run up there. I can run. How far can I run? My run is 30. So I could run 30, and that would be a full action, so I can't move any closer. So I couldn't do Avenger. Is there anything close within 30 meters that would like act as cover?
There's stuff that you could run to about 15 meters away. You could just get your own sort of metal cover.
Yeah, I'm assuming we can just like hide behind the equipment.
You all have frag grenades, right?
Yeah,
Yes,
but
okay.
I
All
don't
have
think I
frag
can
and crack.
throw a frag grenade 50 meters.
You're very strong.
Yeah.
Ooh, maybe I can.
We also have advantage, or we sort of have bonuses to throwing stuff.
All those years I played pro Space Marine football. Let's see. Well, I don't have frag grenades written down here under me weapons.
I have it, but you can throw them strength bonus times 3 is the range.
Strength bonus times 3, which is 10, so I can only throw 30.
Okay.
So truly, I need to be much closer. And 15 move, a full move is like 10, and running is only 30. So what I'm going to do is, because I'm not close enough to throw a grenade or hit them with psychic powers, and I only have a bolt gun or bolt pistol, Kevinson is going to run up to one of the equipment, and just like full run sprint up 30 meters and just hide behind one of, I assume, something that looks like a cat or a bulldozer or something like that.
Yeah, it's just full of stuff.
Sweet.
Yeah.
All right, so Kevin just runs up. I'm gonna hide up here. You guys keep doing the bullet stuff.
Okay, and that's your go. Wilhelm, what do you do?
I shoot them with my bolter that I already aimed at them.
Okay. Oh yeah, you told them to stop.
So do you think they'll listen now because you're firing at them? No, I guess it already happened, so then there's no real reason for them to listen to you. Extreme prejudice.
I find very few people listen to me anyways.
It's true.
Since I was already aiming at them, was that like a half action aim when I pointed my gun at them?
Then you got hit by all the electricity.
Yeah, but I'm a space marine.
He's like, but I'm still holding that half aim.
I shoot them.
How much
I
damage?
semi-auto at them, so that's 25 out of 50, so that's 2 degrees of success. So does that mean 2 bullets?
It's 2 bullets, because for every 2 degrees of success.
Okay. So first bullet does 12 pen 4.
Off the cover. Bing.
The second bullet does...
I believe in the second bullet.
16 pen 4.
Bing off the cover.
Yeah, take that cover.
Okay.
I mean, they're behind big metal.
Don't worry, it's about to evaporate. Is it back to me?
Yeah, it is back to you.
All right, so I'm firing another. Saying at the right time. Nah. All right, I'm firing. God damn it!
But didn't even get up to the word.
It is just. It's just cannot do it. Hellfire round at them. Same place. God damn it. Yeah, that's a 22 with bonuses.
Okay.
And let's see what the damage is. 24 damage, pen 5.
Okay, the cover is more or less destroyed at this point.
Yeah, that was another 4 meters.
Yeah, the cover is more or less destroyed. Now you could see them, all of them, and you see what they've been doing as they were hiding behind it, though now they're taking shots, is they are fiddling with the wires on the ground some more.
Shit. Kevin, they're fiddling with wires.
What?
It is their initiative again. They are, let's see.
Roll for fiddling?
They have not succeeded yet at reactivating whatever they activated.
Not enough fiddling.
Good.
There are 6 of them, you see. Kevin,
All right.
you're up.
Well, got this hand grenade. But some tells me a little bit of magic will go a long way. Because I'm not very good at throwing stuff. So, because it would go off a ballistic skill, right? If I try to throw a frag grenade?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, my ballistic skill is crap, but my willpower is strong. So, I'm going to go with, being this close, might as well not mess around. Let's cook these bad boys. I'm going to use the Avengers psychic power. No, that voices again. No. Oh, man. Do these guys look like they're covered in any meaningful armor whatsoever?
This looks like Terra, that relatively buff warrior that you killed in the lodge. But they're not really wearing much in terms of armor.
Gotcha. All right. 1d10 plus 12 energy damage. I love that.
Well, you got to pass your psychic test first.
I do.
And then they have to try to dodge.
Here we
And
go.
what level are you doing your psychic power at?
Are you pushing?
Oh, man. All those voices still. It's range 30 meters, so the pushing it won't affect the range. All it affects is essentially the penetration. No, it actually hurts it. Only affects the penetration. They're not wearing any armor, so I'm just going to do it at fettered.
Okay.
No chances. No phenomena. Nomenomena. Here we go. Yay! 28, baby.
That is a success, I assume.
Absolutely. Oh, yes, it definitely is. All right, here we go. So I guess I got to do some dodging.
They're all going to try to dodge. The first one, second one, third one, fourth one, fifth one, and sixth one. It is your lucky day. The first and sixth one dodge. 2 through 5 do not.
Oh, yeah. Here we go.
And I'm assuming this qualifies as a horde, right?
No, actually.
It does
This
not.
is no. I'm not treating them as a horde.
Will they give us cleansing the kill points, though?
You're killing gene stealers. These are not gene stealers.
Oh, so they're not quite infected enough to count towards our tally?
Well, we don't know. They
Damn.
could be infected with, like, the flu or something. Or maybe shingles.
Just burn them, Kevin.
Here we go.
This will not count for your kill markers, unfortunately.
All right.
There's still a bunch of actual gene stealers outside.
Damn it.
So I got Oh.
How much damage you do?
Well, I don't know. You were going to say something else.
No, I was just going to say, also, your fighting here is rather loud, is all I'm going to say.
Oh, good.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I rolled a 5 plus 12, 17 energy damage.
17 energy damage.
And
okay.
that's a 2-pen. I don't know if that matters.
I think they have, like, some armor.
And they get to be set on fire.
They don't have any remaining armor. They only have their toughness. If they had any armor, it's sort of been lost to the... Whatever. I'm sorry. I was saying that and I forgot the number. How much damage was it?
17.
Excellent. Okay.
Energy damage.
Okay.
Energy damage. Man, those voices.
Cool. You did a good amount of damage to them.
And the fire part.
Okay.
Because now I get to burn them with regular fire.
Yes.
Which is only 3.
Okay.
Yeah, 20. It's kind of like 20 total damage.
And they are all on fire now.
Sweet.
Yeah, because they test at the beginning or the end of their round?
On their turn.
On their turn is
Or
when
it's
they
just-
test.
Okay, gotcha.
At the beginning.
Well, I believe it's Wilhelm.
And if anyone remembers, the Kevin Kevinson's version of the Psychic Power Avenger is just a fire version of the Inquisitor named Andrew.
Yes.
Just shooting fire.
Inquisitorial agent.
Inquisitorial agent screaming and shooting fire out of his hand.
I believe Acolyte is the...
Acolyte Andrew.
Yes.
Whoa, I was going to say, man, he got a... What happened between...
Yeah, you said
And then
Inquisitor
now.
Andrew. I was like, man, he got a promotion.
No, he is not an Inquisitor. Maybe someday. What are you up to, Wilhelm?
I throw a grenade at them.
Okay. Can you throw it that far?
So, short range is 3 times your strength bonus. So that is, for me, 36 meters.
Okay.
So I have a minus 10
Because it's further away.
because
Yeah.
it's further away.
Oh, I didn't know there was a minus if you just throw it further.
But I'm aiming my grenade throw, so it's effectively
Yes,
0.
yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should learn the
I'm
rules.
a magic boy. I don't know stuff about throwing things and...
I mean, Wilhelm's not been in that many episodes and knows these rules pretty well.
I know a lot of stuff about fire.
Just threw down the hammer on Jay there.
Yikes.
Wilhelm grenades them.
Okay. Cool. They're gonna. Well, the ones that aren't on fire are gonna try to dodge.
They've already used their dodge.
Oh yeah.
When anybody gets shot with
See, but it's not actually a dodge. It is an agility test when you hit them with a flamethrower.
Okay.
So it's to make
If
sure
that's
they
the
don't.
case.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
yeah. They don't have to spend a reaction
All right,
on
well,
that.
then
okay.
they're going to dodge now.
I guess people just naturally are afraid of fire. They're just like, oh shit.
I mean, it makes
Well,
some
it
sense.
makes it so that like because you don't have to roll to hit.
That's true.
them.
There's got to be
Yeah.
some downside to flame
Yeah.
weapons.
Yeah.
Otherwise, they're pretty strong.
I mean, they are still pretty strong. So the two that aren't on fire are going to dodge. That's a 96. That's going to be a fail. And that's a just enough to fail. So your grenades are going to hit all of them.
Oh my god.
Woo!
Rolling to confirm Righteous Fury.
Oh, dear.
Oh boy.
I mean, yes. Awesome.
Oh, that was a melt-a-bomb I threw.
I can re-roll those because of Oath of the Weapon.
Ooh.
Didn't matter. Okay.
Oh man.
I mean, it still blew up pretty good.
If I was sorting them, things would be much better. But it's still 15 explosive damage. Pen 0.
Oh, okay. 15, huh?
Awesome. You might have just horribly maimed them.
Okay, well, they have
what I
their
do.
toughness. Good job. None of them are dead, but the ones that are on fire look like they are barely held together. Honestly, if they weren't driven by some sort of...
Malignant alien infestation? you
yeah,
might
they
say?
probably would be dead. But they are driven by a malignant alien infestation. So.
I seem to remember Daniel mentioning something in a previous episode about these guys actually having higher toughness and like wounds.
They
than
have
the
more
Gene
wounds than the
Stealers.
Gene Stealers, actually.
So is it back to me, Daniel?
Yes, it is.
Hey, look, I'm shooting hellfire rounds at them.
Okay.
Now that they're basically exposed finally.
There's no more cover. There was a little bit, and then a frag grenade went off. It's gone. I mean, not that frags are super armor piercing, but you know.
That is a 4. So that definitely hits.
Yes.
And they can't dodge anymore. Because it has to come full circle. Oh no, it's back to me, so it's reset. Right?
Yes, yeah, you're the top.
So are they going to dodge?
The ones that are on fire are not. But the ones who are not are going to try to... God, they are The Emperor smiles on you folks because they do not dodge.
We are the Emperor's finest.
Yes.
All right, here we go for damage.
Who left all this gum up here?
So that is 23 damage, pen 5.
Okay, so the ones that were on fire are engulfed in flame and just kind of turn into ashes.
Do they though?
Yeah, I'm not going to the table.
But the table.
It's
There's only one real question. Are they going to explode in some sort of visceral fashion
Hold
that
on.
messes up the
I
others?
really want to know, do their eyes explode like superheated eggs? That's truly what gets me through the day.
Do they have any ammunition
How
on
many
themselves?
eyes explode
You know,
like
I didn't
eggs?
want to describe this because I feel like I've said it a lot. But, folks, I'll tell you what happens.
Ooh, I'm waiting.
Okay, so it's energy damage.
It is not.
Far be it from me.
Are you saying the flames finishes them off?
Oh, I thought it was energy damage. It's
It is-
explosive?
It is explosive damage.
It's
Oh, man,
explosive,
we're
okay.
really robbing ourselves from some visceral,
Okay. Piece of the target's body fly in all directions as they are torn into bloody goblets by the attack. If the target was carrying any ammunition, no. Everyone within 7 meters of the target.
Ooh.
Yeah, 7 meters of the target is drenched in gore and has to make a challenging agility test or suffer 10 to weapon skills and ballistics tests.
What happens to all the spear ammunition? Does it explode on them?
No, the spear ammunition does not explode. And the ones who I think survived, I actually have to do some... How much damage did you do?
That
Yes,
was 23, 10 5.
No, actually, no, they're all dead. They're all dead.
All right. Well, they detonated. I'm going to, at the end of this fight, load my regular rounds back in.
Okay.
Oh, man, that was an awesome shot.
Yeah, I mean, it's my
I
thing.
immediately begin first aiding.
Yes, yes, that would be good. Yes. Electricity bad.
Electricity bad.
Yeah, electrical burns are rough.
Lucius, you are first aided for 5.
All right, cool.
You're back up to like 6 now, right?
6 health. Still not double digits.
Wilhelm is first aided for 5, bringing me up to 9.
What about Kevinson?
Are you injured?
I am.
You didn't
Did you
take
get
any
injured
damage
in that fight?
You didn't take any damage in this fight.
I didn't. But can I be first aided from all the other times I got stabbed and things?
No.
I do believe you have been first aided for those already.
Yeah.
Yes.
I got all that duct tape a while ago.
I mean,
Yeah.
that's what falling off a cliff does to you.
That's true. You did fall off the cliff.
I did.
And then, did you take any damage from the Gene Stealer since we've been in here?
He did not.
I don't think so, but I believe that giant monster took a big swipe out of me.
It's been a rough couple days. It's been
Yeah.
like,
It's all kind of hazy.
it's been like a day and a half now, I think.
Yeah.
It's been a rough.
Whenever you go beyond like a day and a half, you start to forget things.
Yeah.
Little details.
I mean, I feel like this is a pretty standard day and a half for Death Watch.
Yes. It's been about like a Tuesday.
Sweet.
Okay, Bison. Okay, so now you're in this mining facility. Who wants to make the stealth check?
I mean, I can do it, but you're also trained in silent move and have better agility.
You have the best chance, Kevinson.
All right. I'll do it. For
and
the team.
because you've studied so much how to sneak.
You
Yeah.
might want to let him roll first.
Real crafty. Here we go. Get low to the ground. And rolling. Oh, no. It went out of the box. Oh, it went out of the box. That large number definitely doesn't count. No way it can. No, I'll leave it in there.
No, you could re-roll.
Yeah.
I re-roll when I went out of the box.
DM's discretion.
Oh, it was way worse. I rolled a 99.
Okay.
God damn it.
I got real low to the ground, and I fell on a bunch of pots and pans.
Didn't you read in your books how to stealth better?
And miniature fireworks. I fell on some sort of small... I don't know.
He basically tripped on the one rock that was in the room.
So
You know what? I land on somebody's like DJ booth, and just like music just goes off and echoing in the cave.
there's no DJs
Damn
in
it.
here.
No DJs on this planet?
Wilhelm is suggesting that maybe you use some sort of re-roll action on this. I'm not saying that you should, but it's an option.
Well,
you remember
I feel
what
like
you're-
I've got a lot more fate these days. I feel like my fate has been restored. So
Your faith, not your fate.
no, my fate, and No, I mean, no, just fate.
No, Jay said Faith Point.
Who's Jay?
Exactly. Never mind.
No, just my fate. Why would anyone confuse fate with the word faith?
Just
Sounds like a
re-roll
dummy.
it.
Here we go. Not much better.
Okay.
An 81. Damn
Oh
it.
my god. Well, he's lost all stealth
I
privileges.
fell onto a bunch of those brooms. When you step on them, they swing up and hit you in the face.
I was saying
Yes.
you just tripped on the
Some
equipment. and
Sideshow
just
Bob
caused some-
rake stuff.
equipment dominoing going on in
Yeah.
the cave.
Pretty sure you fell over on a pile of air horns.
Well,
Why are these here at a construction site?
it's chaos. It's just pure chaos. So
Chaos Undivided.
Chaos Undivided air horns.
you could spend some time looking around in here, but you should know that this battle that you just had was loud, and you just made a bunch more noise. And there is a.
Somebody's sneaking around the corner. I mean, it could have just been random explosions. It's
I'm
not
gonna
like
say
someone's
there's-
blasting a bunch of air
I'm
horns
gonna say
out there.
there's a good possibility that the Gene Stealers know that something's going on.
All right,
in
all
here.
right, all right. Quick query. You said that there were two paths, correct? from this chamber.
Well, before you went into this chamber, there's a north tunnel, a south tunnel, and then this big chamber.
Oh, so this is
Yeah.
a dead end.
This is a dead end. Yes.
Okay, so we're gonna.
good.
It's a huge It's a huge chamber, but it is a dead end.
Okay, so we're backing out.
Well, before
Yeah.
we go, I just want to take a quick peek in this room and see if there's anything going on in here to find out what they're up to and what they're excavating.
Okay. Well, there's that sort of electrical trap thing that they have. But you're going to need to. Besides that, you're going to need to make some rolls to figure out what's
Okay.
going
So
on.
I'll do a awareness check.
I'm going to stand at the ready at the entrance.
I need you to make a search test.
Oh yeah, perfect. I can do that.
Yeah.
I can do that. I'm not trained in it, so that's a mess. Here we go. Oh my god, that's an 8. My search is incredible.
Why couldn't that have been your stealth?
I know. But I found stuff.
Because he's more boy detective and a whole lot less quiet.
All
Boy
right.
magician.
So as you're looking around in this room, you do find that there's lots of just general mining equipment, nothing too exciting. You do find what looks like some sort of stasis pod propped up in like near the back of it, and it's a very large sort of like stasis pod to transport somebody or something, and it's got very large like things. You could tell that this was holding something Gene Stealer sized.
So it was definitely not like a human was in here. Like it's definitely looks like maybe there's a little bit more room on the left and right hand sides for extra arms. Maybe.
Yes, exactly. Besides that, you see a bunch of crates. You actually see that the
Wait. Is this only in this entire room? There's only one stasis pod.
one stasis pod. Yes.
Interesting.
And you do see it's a very large one though, bigger than you.
I'm a space marine and I'm like 10 feet tall. Like we're talking 15 feet, 20 feet.
Yeah, 20. Let's say 20.
Oh man, that's a really big pod for something.
They had something kept in there. Don't worry about it.
Oh god.
Good.
Also, you do see that the crates in here were being transported out of this sort of main chamber and going towards the track. Seemed to be leading towards the north tunnel, like moving large crates. You actually see in the back there are like mine shafts, but they have been collapsed, mostly just because they seem like they've been tapped out.
Wait, question. You're saying like because the crates are piled up in here. You're saying
No, so there are a bunch of crates that are like half full, but you do see that there were like just the grooves of moving crates.
so they were moving crates down the north tunnel.
Yes, they were moving crates down the north
Gotcha.
tunnel.
While he's searching, I want to establish that I'm taking said crates and barricading entrance.
Okay.
Ah,
So our tyrannic war veteran is saying that we need to get out of here. Meanwhile, you are saying that you are building up a barricade. Which one is going on? You need to make a decision. Is this where you're going to make a stand?
no, I mean we need to keep moving.
Okay.
I don't think a
I
barrier
mean-
is going to help. Putting us into a singular entrance cave with an army of Gene Stealers outside is probably not the best choice.
I mean, there's still an army of Gene Stealers outside if we go outside.
Well, I mean, we could put...
And there could still be an army
Wait.
of Gene Stealers down
Hey
either
guys,
tunnel.
and like as you guys are arguing, Kevinson is standing above a bunch of wires.
Yeah.
Hey, remember when we were down there and then they were up here and they fiddled with these and those guys died? Just a thought that maybe, We could do the same thing?
You know, he may be onto something.
I mean, this is why I was creating this barricade, right? Like,
Okay.
this is the only room we know does not have gene sealers in it.
So
I will assume from this point on, every other room has gene sealers in it from now until the end of time.
Okay, here's my question, Daniel. Here's my question. The chamber that we came down, or the cave entrance that we came down to come into this chamber.
Yes.
How large is it? The
the tunnel leading in.
Yes.
The tunnel itself is about. You went pretty deep. Say 75 meters before you get to this. To the
diameter wise, how big to the ceiling? Like, my question is, can we barricade before the north tunnel? Does that make sense? Like,
yeah,
put a
you
barricade up towards the entrance to the.
So let me get from outside.
Yes.
50 meters. Then there's a tunnel to the north and tunnel to the south.
Okay.
Then 25 more meters. Make it to the large entrance.
So at 45 meters into the entrance, right before the north and south tunnel, can we put a barricade there so that things from the outside can't get in, but we could go down to the north or south tunnels and they'd be stopped by the barricade? Does that make sense?
You would have to make a hell of a barricade.
Okay, so it sounds like because of someone who fucked up our stealth roll.
What? What'd you say?
We won't be able to finish a barricade in time before likely they're on top of us. So I think we should just go down the north tunnel.
Or we lure them into a trap and electrocute all of them. Also another option. But I'm game for whatever you guys want to do.
All right. Well, we're gonna climb. That's not a bad idea. Can I climb up onto the ledge and see if it will still work?
Somebody will have to make a tech use check.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a tech use check and see if it'll still work.
All right.
Because
Wilhelm, you're setting up as much of a barricade as you can in this short period of time.
I don't think I'm going to actually keep them out. I'm mainly trying to slow them down because they have evil death claws and we have guns.
Actually,
or just like, corral them into like...
Yeah.
Okay.
Do any of you guys have training in tech use?
No.
I've got a pretty decent intelligence, but no training.
It's not a basic skill.
Well, I'm going to just do a tech use check and see if I can fiddle with this, and maybe I'll get lucky.
I mean, that's what they were doing.
Wow. Actually, I rolled enough that even with a negative 20, I will still pass.
Oh my god.
Really?
So, yeah, because I have a 44 intelligence and I rolled a 24. So.
All right. So how many degrees of success is that?
0.
0?
0. Well,
Okay.
because it's not even basic, so it's a minus 20, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so
that's just a success.
That's right on the line.
You can trigger it once. Someone will have to make another tech use check to figure out how to reset it and trigger it a second time.
Hopefully once will be enough. Probably not.
We'll see.
All right, so I'm going to stand at the ready.
So it's going to take a little bit for you to get it reset. So that's what you're doing. Lucius, you are getting the trap ready. Wilhelm is setting up barricades. I want you to make, is there a skill you want to try to use to do that?
Tactics?
Yes, that was actually the thing, if you could think of it. Yes, tactics is a very good idea for this.
Good thing it's intelligence, because I'm smart as hell. That is a success.
By how much?
That is a success.
Okay, cool. All right. So you have you did the best you could to get something set up. You will be slowing them down slightly, and more importantly, you've sort of filled in the sides of the barricade. You realized instead of blocking them completely, you just made enough of a barricade on the left and right of the hall so that they're more confined in the
funnels
center.
them.
So it's a funnel.
Okay, cool.
As they're doing that, let's get back to your investigation. I'm sorry, Kevin.
So I'm still investigating this pod.
Yes.
Do I see that the pod, like, whatever came out of it, does it look like it fell on its side and cracked and, oh no, it broke out, like, accidentally?
No,
or
it
does
doesn't.
It look like somebody
look-
purposely put it here
Somebody put it here and released
and was
it.
like, boom, now it's go time.
Yes.
All right. Do I, like, because I rolled an 8. when I
Yes.
did the
Yeah, you
investigation,
rolled it very well.
Is there any other critical information? Like, am I looking on the inside of the pod? It's like, the thing that was in this pod's name was Fluffy, and he's this big, and here's a picture of him.
And he's weak to this.
I mean...
Don't feed him after midnight.
As you're looking around, you do find... this whole place has been relatively ransacked and messed up by... gene stealers and these infected warriors. It looks like something was going on here for quite some time, like an organized mining operation. But at some point, it went bad and it got destroyed.
Are there any like scraps or like job sheets of like, hey, we're remember when you hit whatever, be sure to call in the boss, the evil alien creature.
You have found like most of the tech in here has been destroyed. You have found one like sort of data pad that you can get a little bit. You don't have a ton of time to read it, but
yeah, I'm like frantically just picking up. And
I mean, more
scrolling
just
through
grab
stuff.
it and put it in the bag.
Yeah, you could grab it and put it in the bag.
Yeah, because you might have gene stealers coming. If I have any other time remaining, and tell me if Kevinson does or not. But I'm assuming like I'm doing this while you guys are arguing.
Yeah.
Then by the time we point to the wires, you come up and working on the wires. You're setting up the barricades. After you finish the barricades, Kevinson has his 3 frag grenades. I want to go up and pull the pins in the frag grenades and bury them in the dirt in like the direction that the gene stealers would be running in. So if their feet hit like the pin, the grenades pop and they blow.
That'll take a check to do that.
Would that be like tactics, I assume, or something like that?
There's a demolition skill.
Ooh.
Yeah, that would be demolitions.
Not trained in it. Here we go.
One more thing you noticed when you were searching is that
You notice all the detonite we have?
Oh, right.
You do have quite a bit of detonite. You are also inside a mine.
Yeah,
So
this is again coming to me saying, let's not barricade ourselves into an internal space
That's a
with
good point.
explosives.
I mean, the frag
But
grenades
then
aren't
we
gonna
blow our way out of it.
The frag grenades will not cave in the ceiling. Unless you were really, but no, they're not. They can't blow up that
No.
big. That's just not how it works.
That's not probably gonna happen.
You do notice that there are a bunch of glowing orange crystals in one of the crates that's sort of been knocked over. Yeah, they're like nothing you've ever seen before.
Now, you say they're nothing like I've ever seen before, but what if I rolled really well on,
hold on.
Xenos Psychers?
Well, hold on. Before you do that, we do have a gentleman with an Auspex that specifically scans things. Does he have time to scan those crystals?
It's more or less the minerals that he was detecting when you guys were coming in. It's the radioactive...
The radiation.
The radiation.
You know, the
from these
totally
crystals.
normal radiation.
I
I mean, these are different crystals, so you could totally brain science them.
Brain science them, eh?
I'll let you make one more cinescience check because you're like right next to them.
Oh man, these don't feel like normal radiation to my
Yes.
hands or my brain. Here we go, gonna give it a try.
Have you ever succeeded at a cinescience roll?
I swear I have. This is actually the time I'm gonna use one of my foreknowledges. I had 3 of them.
Okay.
I used one of them already, and I'm gonna do a plus 10 test because I rolled a 50.
Okay.
And I needed a 44.
Okay.
So pass it.
These are... Warp energy isn't quite a thing because that's not really how the warp works. It's not like you could get... But they are infused with, like, the warp itself. Like, putting your mind into it like you were sort of tapping into, like, the... Because psychic powers sort of, in a way, tap into, like, the warp.
Oh, yeah.
There's an easy way to say this. It's warpstone.
It's not, though. It's...
So it's just been, like, tainted by the warp.
No, it's... So warpstone is one thing. This is, like... I guess you could say it's warpstone, but it's, like, 10 times, like, more refined than typical warpstone.
So this feels like... pure warp.
Touching it, it's just like you are blown back. Like this is like super refined, like mega warp shit.
So what you're saying is Kevinson walks over and is like, I think there might be stuff going on. And he just touches it and like, oh my God.
Yes.
Like, that's definitely the warp.
Yes. This is like incredible you've never seen anything like this. Not that you Kevin have done much exploring, but even going back in the minds of the Space Marine body that you're in, this is nutso crazy super
And
warp.
how much of this stuff is in here?
This crate has about a ton of it.
And does it look like...
God.
So does it look like this was natural to this mine? Like somebody came in and was like, I'm getting after some of this crazy warpstone stuff.
Looks like this is what they were mining in here. Yes.
Cool. Guys, we have a problem. This stuff back here is real bad. Oh right, priorities. We've got gene stealers coming.
We're not. So as soon as you say that, I immediately stop you from doing your grenade plan. We need to stop setting off explosives anywhere near this shit.
But it was just gonna be on the ground and not near the crystal stuff.
How far away is the crystal stuff from the entrance?
It's in the very far back of the cave.
Okay,
So
you can do the grenade plan.
Sweet.
Just as long as you don't fail horribly and throw the grenade straight backwards into the crystal shit.
No, I never do that.
make a demolitions check.
We. Intelligence check. 93.
Oh my god.
They're just going to be duds. Like you're going to think they're going to go, and they're just going to go off in the ground like nothing's going to happen.
Oh man!
So
this is gonna be such a good
have
plan.
you've used up your frag grenades though.
Son of a gun.
All right. Well, we're all perched up now on the balcony where they were.
Yes.
Waiting for Gene Stealers to
There's
come
no
in.
cover anymore.
Yeah. Yeah, I got that. I exploded it. Thank
But
you.
wait, how much spear ammunition do they have? Are we going to be in danger of spears at this point? Just kidding. All right, guys.
All right, Daniel, I'm going to do a quick reboot. We're going to have your combat systems ready.
All right. Oh boy.
Thanks for listening to this grimdark tale. The enemy is making its final assault and sending the full horde against our boys. Can they survive this wave of claws and teeth? Tune in next week to find out. Special thanks to Daniel Fernandez for inserting his soul into a Nephilim and helping these three as Game Master. And another big thank you to Michael Fernandez for joining the kill team as Wilhelm. If you'd like to download more episodes of Roll to Seize or check out other similar podcasts, head over to partialarc.com. You can email these morons any questions at rolltoseize@gmail.com. Of course, you can always follow us on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and Tumblr, all at Partial Arc. Thanks for listening, and don't forget to leave a rating and review on iTunes. You could win your own set of serrated quarry mining gear. How exciting. Goodbye.